Breaking BinJin officially confesses the long-rumored secret in front of reporters. What could possibly shake the entire K-drama fandom in just one sentence? Today, the beloved BinJin couple has finally broken their silence, and what they revealed left everyone stunned. Cameras flashed, reporters gasped, and the truth, long buried beneath whispers and speculation, was finally spoken aloud. Join Hidden Korea. As we dive deep into this explosive revelation, you won't want to miss a single detail. It began like any other press event routine, controlled, predictable. Flashing cameras, murmuring journalists, and a press room filled with industry insiders who had grown used to dodged questions and vague answers. But what was supposed to be a quiet Q&A session quickly unraveled into something far more electrifying. On a crisp afternoon in Seoul, at an undisclosed but heavily rumored press venue, Hyun Bin and Sun Ye-jin, the power couple of Korea known affectionately as BinJin, stood before a sea of reporters. Dressed elegantly yet modestly, their fingers occasionally brushing at the edge of the podium, they looked composed. But to the trained eye, tension radiated just beneath the surface. Something monumental was about to happen. The room fell silent as Sun Ye-jin leaned toward the microphone, her voice calm but tinged with emotion. "We've decided that today we stop hiding." Gasps rippled through the room like thunder. Reporters scrambled for their pens, phones, and cameras. The long-rumored secret years of speculation, online sleuthing, and conspiracy-level fan theories was finally going to be addressed. But no one could have predicted what exactly was coming. A love story the world followed. From their undeniable on-screen chemistry and Crash Landing on You to their surprise wedding in 2022, BinJin had been South Korea's golden couple. Every look they shared, every vacation photo leaked, every rumored pregnancy or career move had been dissected endlessly. Yet through it all, they had remained reserved, private, silent, unreachable even as the public adored them. So why now? Why speak up? The shocking confession. Hyun Bin took over, his normally firm tone now almost trembling. "There's something we've kept to ourselves for too long. Not because we were ashamed, but because we were afraid. Afraid of what this industry does to truths." Another pause. "We've had a second wedding, a private ceremony overseas, and a child on the way." The room erupted. Reporters were standing shouting questions, flashes going off like fireworks, but neither Hyun Bin nor Sun Ye-jin flinched. Instead, Ye-jin smiled softly, tears brimming in her eyes. "We just wanted one moment for ourselves before the world took it away." Fans across social media exploded with joy and confusion. Hadn't she already denied pregnancy rumors? Wasn't their public wedding the only one? Why hide something so beautiful? But it wasn't over yet. The unexpected twist. Just when the crowd began to settle, a senior journalist, one who had covered the couple since their early careers, stood up and asked boldly, "Was there another reason for the secrecy?" Hyun Bin exchanged a glance with Ye-jin, a long silence filling the air. Then came the real shocker. "Yes," he said gravely, "there were threats." What followed was something no one had prepared for. According to the couple, certain industry insiders had attempted to blackmail them, threatening to leak personal medical documents and details about Ye-jin's early pregnancy complications unless they paid for silence. "We were terrified," Ye-jin admitted. "Not for our careers, but for our baby." Now the narrative shifted completely. This wasn't just a confession, it was a declaration of survival. A moment of catharsis. As they revealed how they turned to close friends, sought legal counsel, and eventually involved authorities to track the threats, the audience could feel the weight behind their words. This was no publicity stunt. This was a cry of release. In a powerful closing statement, Sun Ye-jin said, "We don't owe the world our every truth, but we chose to share this now because we know there's someone out there watching, someone who needs to know that it's okay to hold on to your happiness, even in fear." What happens now? Legal investigations are reportedly ongoing regarding the blackmail threats. Industry peers have begun showing support online, flooding the couple's Instagram accounts with love and solidarity. Fans are now revisiting every interview and public moment for signs, clues they might have missed. But the most beautiful part, BinJin stood their ground. They didn't just confess they fought and they reclaimed their story. The confession was barely hours old, yet waves of shock, support and speculation surged across Korean and international media. Fan forums exploded with theories and emotional responses, while news outlets scrambled to verify every detail. One viral post read, "We loved them for their acting. Now we love them even more for their courage. Hashtag BinJin forever." Meanwhile, media experts weighed in on what this revelation might mean for the celebrity culture in South Korea. A noted entertainment journalist from SBS remarked, "This isn't just about two stars getting married or having a baby. This is about fighting back against the machinery that tries to control their lives." But even as public adoration surged, another layer of tension was quietly building. Behind the curtains, the ongoing investigation. As Sun Ye-jin hinted during the press conference, what they revealed wasn't just emotional, it was legal. According to insider sources, Hyun Bin's legal team had been working discreetly for months, compiling evidence of the blackmail attempts that allegedly came from someone within the entertainment industry itself. One anonymous source claimed they were being watched, their phones were tapped. Someone close to them knew too much. The implications were chilling. The betrayal, if proven true, could expose a darker underbelly of the celebrity world, where envy, profit and power play out like a hidden war behind the glitz and glamour. The Seoul Metropolitan Police confirmed that an official investigation was opened into a privacy breach and extortion attempt connected to two high-profile celebrities. They refused to confirm identities, but the timing spoke volumes. And yet, in the face of all this, the couple stood firm. Life in the spotlight and beyond. Hyun Bin and Sun Ye-jin have always been known for their grace under pressure. But even fans admitted they were stunned by the sheer vulnerability they showed this time. The stoic actor, who rarely gave emotional interviews, had just admitted to fear. The elegant actress, known for playing composed, strong heroines, had just cried in front of flashing lights, not for a role but for real. One fan comment that went viral said it best: they weren't just acting anymore. They were living their truth on the biggest stage possible. In the following days, both actors posted short but heartfelt notes on their respective social media. Hyun Bin wrote, "Sometimes silence protects you, but other times speaking out sets you free. Thank you for walking with us." And Ye-jin's post, simple yet piercing, "We're no longer afraid." The real story, more than a confession. Perhaps what made this moment so powerful wasn't the content of their confession, but the way they chose to share it. This wasn't a scripted statement read from a cue card. It was a raw, imperfect, real-time unraveling of emotions that made the press room feel less like a media circus and more like a stage for human truth. There was a subtle irony. The stars who rose to fame by pretending in front of cameras were now at their most authentic, and it moved everyone watching. Veteran director Park Ji-hoon, who once worked with both actors early in their careers, commented in an interview they gave the most powerful performance of their lives, and it wasn't for any film. What's next? For BinJin, according to insiders, Sun Ye-jin plans to take a short hiatus from acting to focus on her health and upcoming motherhood. Hyun Bin is expected to fulfill scheduled film obligations, but has reportedly requested lighter workloads to support his wife. Their agencies released a joint statement promising full cooperation with law enforcement in the ongoing investigations. More surprisingly, they confirmed the couple had received offers for an exclusive documentary deal from two major streaming platforms. While no agreement has been made, the idea of a behind-the-scenes look into this real-life drama has fans on edge. A final twist, or just the beginning? As the news cycle continues, one can't help but wonder, was this press conference the final twist in a long-running public mystery, or the beginning of a brand new chapter? Regardless of what lies ahead, One truth is certain, Hyun Bin and Sun Ye-jin are no longer just stars. They've become symbols of love, of vulnerability, of defiance. And in a world obsessed with fantasy, they gave us something more powerful: reality.